You're ready to jump into the ocean with the update Aquatic, but what is the best way to see underwater? Hey guys, it's Chad with the update Aquatic out on Bedrock and Java Edition. A lot of people are choosing to create homes, spend a lot of time underwater. So what is the best way to be able to see underwater? Because you got a little bit of, like fog and issues once you go under the deep blue. So I'm going to analytically look at all the different options there are and which one makes you see better when you are underwater.
So here we are inside of Minecraft, and I have set up a little way for us to test the best ways to see underwater. And that includes this long old line of things. It goes 100 blocks away from this start pillar, and I've created a command block so that I can click right here and I will be facing the exact same way every time. So it teleports me to look exactly right there. So we can take a screenshot and kind of compare the differences of different types of techniques in order to see underwater. We have a whole bunch of things to test out, from respiration 1, 2, and 3, aqua affinity, the turtle shell, night vision, and of course conduit power over here. Set up a nice little redstone contraption to kind of create some conduit power. Kind of neat little situation right there. So we're gonna test them all out and see what the results are. First, we're gonna look at what the underwater looks like without any enhancements. This is just plain old normal Minecraft. One thing that you do need to make sure is that you're underwater for a long enough amount of time, because over time you are able to see more underwater. It kind of fades in. When I first started, I wasn't able to see any of the stuff way back in the back, and now I am able to, because your eyes almost adjust to being your quote-unquote Minecraft eyes adjust to being underwater, so you're able to see more. We can show you a quick time lapse of that right now. So you can see that over time you are able to see better underwater. That underwater visibility becomes better over time. Now, many of you remember the day that respiration was a status effect that would allow you to see better underwater. Well, those days are gone. With the introduction of 1.13, now respiration no longer allows you to see better underwater. So those are all out. So we need to try different techniques in order to see better. Next, we're going to test out night vision. Night vision has forever been sort of the best way to see underwater. So let's go ahead and drink some night vision. There we go. Okay, so that does help quite a bit. You can see right around us. It helps quite a lot. Let me go ahead and teleport to our perfect location, and this is kind of the before and after of night vision, so you can really get a good idea of what night vision accomplishes for you. Now, finally, I really want to test out the conduit power, so let's go over here and start our conduit power up. We do need to wait for the vision to kind of return to us, so we are gonna let us wait for just a bit. So this is with conduit power after we've waited underwater for a while to let that fog kind of creep back. Conduit power allows you to see really, really nicely, and the cool thing about conduit power is that it's more like a beacon where it's always applied as long as you are next to it, and you can extend the range pretty far. So conduit power is a great thing to have if you want to spend a lot of time underwater. So going back through it, looking at the difference between normal vision, night vision, and conduit power vision, one interesting thing I learned is that conduit power actually changes your field of view, so it's a little bit wider. So my screenshots don't quite line up. So when it comes to what is the best way to see in Minecraft, how can you see the furthest underwater Well, there really is not a big difference between Conduit Power and night vision. Basically, Conduit Power gives you the night vision that you need in order to really light up the area underwater, the closest area around you. So other than time, the time it takes for your eyes to adjust and the night vision, it's up to you what type of effect you want to go after. Obviously, Conduit Power is going to be a little bit more difficult for you to get and achieve, and it's not very mobile, while night vision potions are fairly easy to get, much more mobile, but they are temporary and they create particles that are a little bit more annoying than Conduit Power particles. Conduit Power particles are a lot easier to kind of see around. And here we go. Once we get it, there you go. There's no particles. I remember seeing on the wiki that there are particles, but it looks like I'm not being affected by any particles at all, which is wonderful. So it really is to choose your own, what would work best for you is either the mobile night vision potions or the immobile but always active Conduit Power, which may be more difficult for you to get in your world.
I hope that you use this when you are searching around in the oceans. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. Before we go, I want to mention that I will be at Mindvention near Belfast, Northern Ireland, or Lisburn, Northern Ireland. That will be on September 8th and 9th. So Saturday and Sunday, Mindvention in Belfast or Lisbon, whichever one you want to say. And I'm just like crazy excited to go. So I'll be there. I'll have signings and meet and greets. I'll do some stage stuff. So I hope if you are nearby, you also come by to join me there at Mindvention. Thanks so much for watching this episode of OMG Craft. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like. Make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights. And I'll see you next time on OMG Craft. Bye.